Aloha. Audio check. Alright, we got the green light. Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Welcome back to the stream. Today we are playing another epic free game. Oh, but first... Are you joining me? Okay, but first, I have a special guest today. My wife, Whitney Infinity.
Hello! Aloha!
Yeah, she's here too, so she'll be watching me play and I guess giving comments as I do hers when I'm on her channel. So her channel is Whitney Infinity. I'll have a link to her channel in the description below. Yeah. So I guess she's joining me on today's free game from Epic Game Store called Encased. It is, well, as they self-describe, sci-fi post-apocalyptic RPG. So I guess day 2 of post-apocalyptic stuff. They advertise it as a strategy RPG, some sort of tactical. I don't know. I mean, the word tactical just brings to mind XCOM, but I'm not sure if it's fully a turn-based thing. But I guess we'll see. So it is free today on Epic Game Store, December 23rd, 2022. It is free until tomorrow morning, December 24th, 2022, 10 a.m., 11 a.m. Eastern. And again, if you haven't been keeping up, Epic is giving away a free game for about 2 weeks every day. However, they are only free, so one free game every day, or multiple, in case of yesterday. But they are only free for one day, the day that they come out. So, hey, if you want add a bunch of free games to your library, just gotta log on daily, grab a free game, play it later or whenever you want. All right, so I guess we'll just jump into this and see what it's about.
And become encased?
Yeah, well, hopefully not.
Oh wait, no, yeah,
You don't want to be encased unless you're into that sort of thing. But I guess hopefully we'll be doing the encasing or something. Or maybe it's Encased.
Encased.
Or no, okay. Well, anyway, new game. So simple and relaxing. I don't want to relax. Journey, medium difficulty. I do like exploring. Hard mode. I think RPGs for a long time. I love challenges. Tactics, very challenging mode for well-tested strengths in numerous turn-based battles. So this is a turn-based game, so like XCOM. Seems like.
You just said you don't want to relax? Are you serious? Okay.
I mean, it's what I like is a mix of challenge and story, I guess. Their story seems to lack the challenge part. Otherwise, I would just fall asleep. It is pretty late, so we'll go with Journey, I guess, medium difficulty, which I would think it would be like the standard way to play this.
1971.
Oh, narration.
We woke up in a different world, where the Cold War ended along with the Vietnam carnage. All because of the Dome.
The Dome.
The Dome. A territory full of anomalous artifacts, phenomena, and organisms. We still don't know what it is. An alien city? Some kind of a testing ground or storage?
If you're interesting, that's
Whatever
the one that's
it is,
encased.
no living thing trapped under the dome can escape it. Yet even this did not stop the research. The major powers created the Cronus Mega Corporation to develop and explore the dome. Its secrets became a lucrative business. The Spire station was built on top of the dome to export the artifacts and import supplies and personnel.
Wait, I thought you said nothing can come out of the dome.
Sands grew at the foot of the dome, eventually becoming a major transportation hub. All this required thousands of employees, and there was no shortage of candidates. Romantics, pragmatists, and adventurers of all trades swarmed recruiting
That guy
centers
looks like Dwight
around
Schrute.
the globe seeking jobs at Cronus. You were one of those people. In 1976, your application was approved, and you went under the dome towards the future.
1976.
Whether a good one or a bad one,
Ooh,
only
that doesn't look good.
will tell.
Okay. This is giving me vibes of just Fallout. So we have different characters with different stories, with different attributes and skills, seems like. Oh, a lot of characters here. Maybe I'll just pick a random one. It's too late to think too hard right now. And well, I guess we'll go with Herman Stoltz. He's got brains. He can do high-tech weapons. He knows medicine. He can science. He can do tech, I guess. Oh, he's got a bunch of abilities. I'm assuming we'll learn these on the go. Modifies experience gained. So he levels slowly, is what I'm getting from that. Okay. Herman Stoltz. As the son of a military surgeon, Herman had always had love for science. From his father, he inherited a fragile physique, and somewhat peculiar views on experimental medicine, so he wasn't welcomed under the dome right away. Though he got there eventually, due to his outstanding intelligence, talent, and inhuman perseverance. Probably fitting for me. I think I went with smart person in my Fallout playthrough as well. My Fallout 3, at least. Dome is an international project of unprecedented scale. I will go so far as to say that humanity has come all this way to get exactly where we are now. Wars, slavery, genocide, all these efforts will pay off handsomely. Wait a moment. Bad phrasing. Cut that bit, will you? That wasn't me. That was someone interviewing someone else. Interacting with different characters is an important part of the game. To start a dialogue, click on the character, and if they are set to talk to you, a dialogue interface will show up. From conversations, you can find out valuable plot information, clues, and even receive tasks. Choose your lines carefully. Careless words can cause resentment or provoke a fight. Okay. Hi. Monty?
A guy wearing thick spectacles thrusts out a sweaty hand.
This is the Dwight Schrute guy.
Silver. He glances down at your badge.
Ah, it's you. I found your file extremely interesting, and your CV wonderful. Inspiring, really. When I had the opportunity to look over the files of my future colleagues, I couldn't resist. I don't want to sound boastful, but silver level clearance has its advantages.
Oh, not answer.
Monty winks.
Answer not available.
Monty makes a ring with his thumb and forefinger.
You were number 63,784 on the waiting list, but you were lucky enough to get into the dome after only 16 months. Besides that, zero, nada, absolutely nothing. You're a dark horse for both the Foundation and myself. How exactly did you end up in this wing?
Oh, okay. It's that you're interested in forefathers' technology, you're a doctor, caring for the pioneers of the gems your noble mission, but that you see this as an opportunity to participate in mankind's greatest experience, or say nothing. I'm just silent. I mean, in a second playthrough, I would go with like the more smart alecky answer, but I think I don't want to close off quests from me this early. I guess I'm interested in the tech, because I'm a tech guy, right?
The silver shakes your hand for some reason.
In that case, I congratulate you heartily. You made the right choice. There are enough miracles here for 100 doctorate theses.
Oh, he likes smarts. Alright. Oh, I can barter or bribe him, apparently.
An uncomfortable silence rises between you, and Monty abruptly changes the subject. He
That's a
taps the
shaky
narrow
elevator.
It
aluminum
sure is.
panel.
I hope we're okay.
I hope so
Look,
too.
there's a storm rising. The lightning is strange. Green. Should lightning be green? This is my first sandstorm.
That is strange. Lightning is, in my experience, not green. But I can't continue this conversation apparently because I'm not Silver Wing, whatever that means. But I can barter with you. Oh, so you got a can of soda? Show soda. Interesting.
Fire it up for 300 turns.
Interesting.
Wait, does that mean it quenches 75 or it makes you thirsty?
I would say it quenches your thirst because I'm guessing high thirst means you're very thirsty. So minus 75 means you get less thirsty. That's what I'm assuming. And you also have a airplane belt item. I guess these are belt buckles. Oh no,
It's just
narcotic substance. Never mind. Airplane for 100 turns. I see. Airplane is okay. That's all right. What do I have? I got some comm bonds. I have currency. Oh, I see. I have $40 essentially. And third letter from Cronus. Okay. So I could theoretically try to buy his soda, but I feel like I don't need to. I can bribe him. Okay. Oh, I guess I can give him money and he'll have respect for me. Can I see the effect of... No, I guess I can't see the effect of what this will do. Okay, never mind. Let's not give him money for no reason. Okay. How about you? Quentin Bisley.
The orange is dressed in a new jumpsuit. The shiny badge on his chest reads Quentin Bisley, laborer.
Oh, is the color of our suits important here?
He's side-eyeing the screen skeptically. Despite his tired, grim expression, his gaze is open and friendly. However, the general impression is unmistakable. There's something frightening about Bisley.
What's on your wrists?
Quentin raises his hands to examine the devices.
They call them humane handcuffs. How about that? Truth is, there ain't nothing humane about them. They zap you real hard the moment you get your hands on a gun. But they sure look nice.
Bisley lowers his hands again and smirks.
How'd you remember prison, I guess?
Orange's face stretches into a broad smile, bearing his dentures to the world.
Like everyone, duh. In a black car, under guard.
Ha ha ha.
There's other guys too, the ones who go through the front door.
He nods at the black-winged woman beside him. Her nose wrinkles in displeasure, but she says nothing.
Okay. What you got on you? You got Ace Griffin Hardboiled Thriller paperback? Oh. Criminal plus 20 temporarily. Private Detective Ace Griffin solves crimes. To catch a criminal, one must act like a criminal. Interesting. Is that why it's criminal plus 20? Because it's inspiring you to become a criminal? And he's got a lockpick. Okay. And a lucky cookie. Oh, I want a cookie. Would it be foolish to spend all my money on his cookie? Does say it's lucky. Maybe after seeing what other people have. Alright. What about you? Elsa Olafsson.
A tall woman is watching an ad playing on the monitor, arms crossed. The polished to a shine badge on her black overalls reads Elsa Olafsson, Security Service. She glances at you and offers her hand in a businesslike manner.
Greetings. Please take all necessary precautions. By that I mean, don't turn your back.
Elsa nods at the orange.
What's so dangerous about
I
him?
just follow orders. Even if his crime is embezzlement, I have to keep him cuffed. Those are the rules.
Olafsson shrugs in a sharp, mechanical way, as if racking the slide of an assault.
Our friends from the administration didn't deign to inform me about this man's record. Could be I'm escorting a serial killer. It's corporate policy, you know.
She gives the silver a vengeful look.
I mean, apparently the cuffs only shock you if you're trying to get a firearm, but you can still punch it, right? So, I guess that's probably reason to be worried about that. What do you have? You have bandages, got some cigarettes. Cigarettes help Perception. Interesting. And you got coffee. Alright. Okay, what about you? Also, we have a lot of time to talk to all these people, apparently. This is a long elevator ride.
Studying the construction site below through the occasional break in the clouds. His badge reads Igor Patan, planner.
Planner, huh?
The blue taps on the glass with one finger and gestures you to come and take a look. Seems like he doesn't speak English.
Oh, I don't have enough influence. What do you have? Yeah, I got a hammer. That makes sense. Techno Woman comic book issue. Oh, Tech plus 20. Interesting. You got glue. Okay. Got electrical equipment. Alright. And you got grease. Ah, alright. That all makes sense. I'm not interested in any of that, so you can keep all of that. Well, I don't have influence for you, so I don't know. Let's take a look. I'm guessing influence is this personal reputation, perhaps? What if I just bribe him with my money? Or bribe him with third letter from Cronus. Maybe I should take a read of this, actually. I would assume I can read the letter I have. Inventory. Oh, I have a scanner as well. Portable device for scanning relics, dead bodies, mechanisms, and more. Favorite tour of the White Wing and the main means of obtaining valuable scientific data in the world under the dome. Connects to your Keras and syncs with its database. Got money, I got an active Selectron. Electronic key for doors within Cronus facilities. And a third letter from Cronus. A yellow envelope, thick and crisp. Inside is a solemn letter printed in a font that mimics real handwriting. Mimics? Interesting. It's like a computer written. There's also a foil postcard and a ticket stub to Crystal Sands, a city near the dome. I can't. Oh, read. Here we go. Dear candidate, please accept our sincerest congratulations. From this day forward, you are officially part of the Cronus ranks. Our foundation is not merely the wealthiest and fastest growing company in the world. Above all, it is an organization of people. Brave soldiers, astute scientists, talented engineers, brilliant managers, and other employees. These people form a huge but cohesive team, and we hope you will soon find your own place in it, and make some new friends along the way. We are all united by a common goal. We believe in a bright future for every human being on Earth, and we're prepared to work hard to achieve it. Thank you for joining us. Okay. Cool. So you have a bunch of other data around here. Encumbrance, hunger, thirst, fatigue. Oh, progression rate minus 15 per hour. Oh, so this is it's actually a time thing, I guess. The more time I spend, the more my needs grow, I guess. Cool. Started career in White Wing. There's degree dedication to science. Other factions are... Oh, I don't know the other factions. Maybe you have to... I guess this is... Since I started off with this guy and he's very brainy, I guess he by default has a reputation with White Wing, but I assume since this is a RPG, that seems to be pretty... you have a lot of freedom. I'm assuming you'll be able to change your wing or something. Map. Oh, you can see. Okay, this is more a little bit more informative than Fallout 1 and 2. Dome. This is a dome map. So this is like overworld coordinate style. Oh, interesting. There's even sound effect for zooming. That's cool. Okay. So I see talk is costing me 3 gold thingies. Not sure what that does, but alright. Yeah, I haven't talked to you yet.
The thin, pale young woman is sitting at the window, leaning against the aluminum. The glass is slightly fogged with her breath. She turns to you. Her shiny badge reads Tomoko Kimura, physiologist.
We've crossed the border. No way back now. Even traveling by the funicular wasn't so thrilling.
The white presses small hands to her blushing cheeks.
Wait, I'm touching her cheeks? That seems a little forward.
You were thinking, why have no children been born under the dome? I've got a working hypothesis, but I'm not ready to share it yet.
she says softly, as if answering a question we didn't ask.
Perception 5?
Kimura peers through the glass in the direction you indicate.
Oh, that's the aircraft that crashed into the dome during the first expedition. I believe that's a wing fragment, and there's some white canvas. What do you think that is? Maybe a parachute?
The white shakes her head, bewildered.
I just can't believe it. It's all true. We're on our way to meet the future.
I see. So the white, as in, she's the scientist's wing. So I'll be seeing her more as we go along, probably for co-workers.
Kimura shoots you a surprised look.
You're familiar with the details of the briefing, right?
Nope, not at all.
To put it simply, the dome is a selectively permeable environment.
Oh, well, that's interesting. I thought the intro said nothing could come in or out, and then it also said we've been importing, exporting things from it. So
The white draws an invisible hemisphere in the air.
Inorganic objects may exit the dome without difficulty, but any living creature dies if transported back to the outside world. That's why we're all stuck here for an indefinite period of time.
oh, interesting. Propose an hypothesis: the lack of fertility in women under the dome is related to field activity. Sure.
Kimura listens without interrupting, as if considering your every word.
It's quite possible. I would like to set up an experiment to test this in practice.
She cuts off abruptly. You exchange glances with the rapidly blushing Kimura.
Not in that sense. I mean, yes, in that sense, but it is science, you know? It's quite serious.
Oh, so that's what she kind of not meant. I can know. Before it's too late.
She blushes even more.
No thanks.
You sure? Oh, that's all I can do. Oh yeah, I forgot to.
It's astonishing. Just incredible.
Kimura whispers, looking through the illuminator.
What do you have? You got a reagent box with a bunch of scientific stuff, and you got stirrup. And you also got bandages. Okay. Now what? I just activate stealth. All right. Oh, I can just punch people. Okay. Scan. Sure. I'm scanning. Cool animation. Is there a cast time, I guess? So I can't do anything while I'm scanning? Oh, I need to choose. Let me scan you. Why not? Wrong target. Can you have a wrong target to scan? Okay, fine. Maybe I won't scan. Bolt throwing. Throw a bolt to see if there's hidden trap or anomaly. Dig. Force. Smash the door. Force the jam lever. Fatigue 100. Oh no, this is saying I have fatigue at 100. I'm guessing I get fatigued over time by doing stuff. First aid. Radiation removal. Okay. Ah. Interesting. I have all these other things. Oh, I guess I talked, by talking to people I gain experience? Is that what I'm getting at? Hey, why don't I...
Bisley is bobbing his head from side to side, as if in time with a melody only he can hear. What? He asks, continuing to shake his head.
I'll go ahead and buy your cookie, why not? Here's money. And I want your cookie.
Lucky cookie.
Lucky cookie.
It's kind of a, I don't know,
It's like
a
a
scary cookie.
Smiley face?
Yeah.
Smiley. I mean, it's lucky. I mean, of course he's happy if he's lucky, eh?
Oh.
Or what? Can I just have your cookie, actually? Why don't we just... Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Why don't I just get... Oh, I can't. No, okay. Can I... Oh, I see. I can't even accept. I'm guessing... I see. So this button will give enough money to balance the equation, I guess. Can I buy a cookie? Oh, I did it. I got his cookie. Alright. I'm happy now. Okay, so how do I progress? Oh, wait. Oh, I can interact with the other stuff in here too. What's this?
Cronus Foundation presents gleaming, futuristic, state-of-the-art city.
You're still in the elevator?
Apparently.
I can't believe it.
This is a long elevator, right?
Are you going up or down?
Good question. I'm assuming down into the dome?
Intellectually stimulating work in state-of-the-art laboratories. We're thrilled to welcome you to the dome. Please hold on to the handrail and prepare.
Oh, we're preparing for landing apparently. What if I just open this door while we're in here?
Stopping by the door's porthole, you watch as the ground slowly approaches. It looks brown-black through the tinted glass and smoky blue at the horizon. It almost seems like the clouds are pulling apart. You scan the desert for any sign of the anomalies you've heard so much about. A flat, dark form hangs in the air above the horizon. It vaguely resembles a mushroom cloud, but with a much denser structure. In the distance, you can also see a strange, apparently man-made wall rising from the sand. All the radio ads and TV shows were telling the truth. This place really was made for those who place their trust in science.
In science.
Just as you're about to move away from the window, you notice a whirlwind beginning to form above the ochre plain. The gathering storm drifts unhurriedly above the desert, a crown of green lightning flashing at its core. Clearly no ordinary weather phenomenon. It must be one of those anomalies. You freeze by the window, unable to avert your gaze.
Clearly I am if I'm joining the other group members as a choice. Sit at the window, watch the whirlwind, see where you are, trying to see if you can spot the mysterious father structures. Stand on your tippy toes and try to make out the buildings down below. Stay that way until land. Man, I'm really working on my toes if I'm doing that until landing. Or it could be that these three progress the story and these cancel essentially, and I can talk to other people. I guess I'll watch the whirlwind. I'll see if I can spot the forefather structures. See if I can learn something.
The outlines of the landing site, blurred by clouds of dust, appear behind the greenish glass of the porthole. The capsule shudders as the braking devices engage.
Open door. Open door. So I'm guessing the yellow means action points. If this is inspired by Fallout 1 and 2, and it certainly seems like it is. I'm guessing action points only really matter if I'm in combat. Camera control. Oh, I can rotate. Whoa. Okay. But I can't really. Can I? Okay, I can zoom. I can rotate with the middle mouse button. I can zoom by scrolling. Can I pan? I can pan. Okay, great. With WASD. Okay. Guess I'll walk over here. Oh, there he goes. The little stride. That's good. Excited to start this first day.
Come on now, or you'll miss everything.
A cheerful man in a white lab coat grabs you by the sleeve. A badge reading Ludovico Nuzzi, scientific analyst, export department, dangles loosely on his clean uniform, which still smells pungently of washing powder.
Look over there.
He points upward with a sharp, wide gesture and hands you his field binoculars.
That's the reason why I would refuse the binoculars. I guess if I'm trying to roleplay a particular way. Sure, I'll take a look where it's looking at.
Binoculars to your eyes. Under fourfold magnification, the whirling cloud above the rust-colored plains looks even stranger. Its core glows with flickering green light and flashes rhythmically, and that rhythm seems to form a complicated pattern. Nazi bends close to your ear.
Fascinating. You want me to bring some filters? If we intercept the red and blue spectrums, we'll see something amazing. It's like a signal, some kind of message.
Oh, interesting. So it's not a random phenomenon, it's a constructed one. I don't have reconnaissance 30 apparently. What precisely am I looking at?
I don't know.
Ludovico laughs unnervingly and snatches the binoculars from her hand.
Oh.
With the binoculars raised to his eyes, he minutely adjusts the focus.
It's a massive whirlwind north of Concord. Not merely some desert sandstorm. That's an anomaly. It would last long enough for me to make a proper observation.
What's a scientific analyst export department?
The scientist looks blankly at you, then down at his lab.
Ah, this? This?
He lets out a blaring laugh. Ludovico points at the building behind him.
I work in Concord Station, categorizing relics. My job is to classify them by rarity. Then the blues package them, silvers issue the documentation, and oranges move them to the cargo capsule. Just like the one you arrived with.
Nazi points upward.
Then the capsule takes the relics way up there, all the way to the spire, then to Crystal Sands by the funicular. They get auctioned off, turned into money. It's not like I endorse this, but we all like ourselves a good paycheck, right?
That's right. I like money.
He offers you his binoculars once again.
Do you want to have a look at the spire? It's amazing. But then you can look at the spire anytime. Now that sandstorm, that's what's truly amazing.
I guess I'm not amazed because I don't have an option to look at it again. I guess I need to go.
Nazi looks from you to the capsule and to the landing terminal entrance. He flings his arms up.
Oh, mi scusi. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. You'd better get going or you'll be late for check-in. Your colleagues are already inside. And the storm is growing stronger. Yeah, the storm is growing stronger.
The white mutters in fascination, eyes glued to his binoculars, which is fixed on the spinning whirl of clouds.
Okay. Whoa, let's head indoors. That storm is too close for my liking. Oh, that's from the guy below. Yeah, let's go. Trying just here. Anything I can interact with? Okay. I can look in the trash apparently. Dumpster dive. No. Okay. How about you? Oh. Got an empty beer bottle worth 3. And you got tin can worth 5. Alright. Oh, it might be used for crafting. Ooh. Alright. This is returnable. Okay. Where can I return? Trade. And vending machine. Oh. I don't have money. Oh, I see. So I could have bought the soda, cigarettes from here. Oh, where are you? Oh, no narration here. The young blue is closely studying the communication schematic from his Karis. A bundle of wires is hanging from an open fuse box nearby. He smells strongly of cheap cigarettes. His shiny badge says, "Tu Yen Yuan? Yuan? Communications engineer."
I'm all ears.
Oh, I see. He's speaking a different language? He looks away from his screen off in your hand. "Hello, can I help you?" "What are you doing?" He taps slightly on the screen. "I'm trying to calculate the optimal route for telecommunication cables. These cables connect the entire dome. Here at Concord, they form a hub and run up the spire." Yun's face turns very serious. "This cable is the only thing connecting the dome to civilization, and if it happens to break..." Engineer looks at you meaningfully. "Therefore, my mission is to ensure a stable connection and secure line, which is impossible without proper documentation. The way they're doing it here is a shame. A person could do time for that back where I'm from." Oh, interesting. I see. So if I'm a fellow Blue Wing, I could continue this conversation. Constantly creating impressive communication system indeed. That's what about it? It's a shame, in his opinion. I mean, this seems to be the more respectful answer. I learned everything I wanted to know. It assumes a disapproving expression. The cables are laid improperly, then various factors are negatively affecting the signal strength. While animals damage the equipment as well. With the developed professional culture and quality control system, most of these problems can be solved in short order. What animals? He looks around and lowers his voice. They don't tell you new ones much. I suppose it's because of some security order, but in my opinion, the whole thing reeks of sabotage. In theory, some silver should be imprisoned for that. Ooh. Sorry you got distracted. You were asking about animals? Wolpers. Huge bald shrews. Very unpleasant creatures. Can I help you with anything else? What do you think about Concord? Mertox has a blue collar cutting into his neck. The idea itself is impressive, but the execution suffered some failures. It's obvious the capitalistic system is obsolete and cannot support such grand-scale projects. Alright, well first of all, what do you have? You got a fixer, and you got some bolts. Alright, not interested. I guess I've learned everything. Bid you farewell with a firm handshake. Thank you for understanding. I'm not used to getting distracted and sloppy, especially on such an important issue. Here, returns to these calculations. Cool. Oh.
Never thought this would happen.
Oh, you're here. What's up? Oh, Silver is wearing thick, glittering spectacles and sitting in an orange couch, nervously fingering his badge, which reads Monty James. Large red suitcase rests at his feet with a leaflet about the dome perched on top.
Come on, don't be shy.
Okay. He looks up and studies your face with a squint. Ah, it's you. How do you like the inside of the dome? You're not ready to answer yet. Time has passed for you to form an impression. Expecting something more. You find fascinating and miraculous in every sense of the word. I mean, to be honest, I've just stepped into you. I don't know yet. Moon stares moodily down at his suitcase. First impression is unfortunately not very positive. They forgot to add my name to the new recruits manifest. Can you imagine? I'll have to try and register him in the terminal. Oh, I guess this is a quest, I guess. Are you for real? That would be incredibly kind of you. Maybe some optimism about this place. The people working here were justified after all. I cheered him up. Alright.
Hope to see you again soon.
Cool. So I guess I'm helping him out. Armored door that's locked.
Kronos Corporation, your Selectron has not been properly authorized. Please visit the reception desk to register.
Ah, is it this reception? Are you the reception? Give suicidal orders? Wait, what? Hold on. What was that description?
Behind his desk with a bored, haughty look. He waves impatiently at you to approach. The employee glances at you indifferently. His upper lip is ever so slightly curled in contempt.
All new employees must register first thing. Come up to the desk, please.
The nameplate on the desk tells you you're talking with Dean Rayhead, administrator. The administrator slaps himself on the forehead.
What?
I almost forgot the regulation pre-registration greeting. Just a second.
Rayhead produces a reel-to-reel tape recorder from beneath the desk, rewinds the tape to the beginning, and presses play. The speakers explode with a harsh, crackling sound, over which the tick-tick of a metronome slowly grows loud.
Okay.
Solemn music begins to play, and the administrator's face takes on a serious expression.
Dear employee, on behalf of the Kronos Foundation, I, Administrator Dean Rayhead, welcome you to your new life under the dome.
The administrator clears his throat and continues.
By joining our company, you choose the path of science and progress. You are among mankind's best, and we ask that you live up to this.
Dean squints down at the monitor.
Deserve this title. Do your job honestly. Obey the law. Respect your colleagues, and...
The music fades, and the administrator finishes his speech.
And together we will build the best possible future for all mankind.
Dean puts the tape recorder away.
Now that we're done with the official greeting, I'll register you and cut upgrade your Selectron. Okay?
What should I do after registration, I guess?
Dean frowns, irritated.
I'll explain everything once I've got you registered.
Okay, fine.
Dean stabs impatiently at
Wow.
the terminal keyboard.
Name and age, please.
Dean's hands hover over the keyboard. He gives you a nod.
Dictate personal note upon which you've written out your information in advance. Enter your data and determine on your own. I mean, can I do this? Seems like it'll be easier on him. Would you like me better?
You squeeze into the narrow window, lean over the reception desk, and key your data into the database. After entering proceed, you return to your seat. Dean mutters discontentedly to himself as he moves back to his terminal.
I mean, I did your job for you. You should be happy, right?
Rayhet scans the computer screen.
So your position in the waiting list was 63,784. You've been assigned to Magellan Station. A special bus will bring you there after a series of briefings. Please pass me your Selectron so I can update the firmware.
Dean snaps the docking port of your pass to a recess in the casing of his computer. The administrator returns your Selectron.
Cronus was founded as a society of scientists and military professionals. White wingers had special privileges at most of the original locations built in 71 and 72. And there are still purely white zones in Magellan too. Limited access laboratories, operating rooms, the morgue, warehouses, some parts of the reactor. I think you'll like it.
Yeah, that sounds just great.
Dean continues.
All new employees have a short list of tasks to perform on arrival. Do you want to hear all the details or just the short version?
Well, I mean, it sounds like you're kind of impatient, so... Oh, you have hit points. Oh, you have experience to the level. That's interesting. I'll just go with the short version. Don't have to take up your time.
snorts.
To make it short, take your uniform from storage, your weapons from the armory, pass the Psi abilities test, and complete your weapons training at the training zone. Then learn how to use the scanner, avoid anomalies, and properly catalog anything you observe. Last, go to the waiting room and wait for the bus to Magellan.
Dean sits back in his armchair.
That's it. I hope there aren't any questions.
They really get mad if I ask them to repeat. No more questions.
Rayhet claps his hands in satisfaction.
Great.
He reaches for the tape recorder, but thinks better of it.
Protocol calls for a little welcoming preamble, but dash it all, that's nonsense. Welcome to Concord Station.
Oh, thank you.
As he's about to turn away, Dean suddenly remembers something.
Oh yes, I sent your mail to your Kairos. Check your new messages. Well, that's all, I think.
Alright, great. I want to talk to you about my friend here. Oh, what? No, I don't want to talk to the chat. I want to talk to you.
Dean gives you a short nod as you approach.
Oh, do I not have that option? Wait. Well, first of all, what do you got? You got some glue, some crayfish candy, some money, some documents, scissors, okay, energon. Oh. Can I trade you this empty beer bottle and this tin can for... Wait, this is worth 5. What do you mean worth 2? Oh, minus 75% of the sale price? Never mind. This is a chip. Alright. Well, how am I supposed to help my friend? Do I have a journal of some sort? Yes. Separate journal? Oh, well... Okay, do I have to go here then? Use terminal. What a great prank. Like a user. Yeah, let's register. Interesting. You enter Monty Jane's data into the system, noting that the registration form for Silvers has several extra fields. Apparently, Cronus sees its managers as a special caste. Once you've double-checked your input, you press send. With the beep, the system accepts the data and redirects you to the main menu. Cool. Main menu user page. Greetings, employee. Please enter a command to select an option. Download your personal mail to your service. Read the latest Cronus news. Check appointment status and log out. I mean, yeah, sure. Let's read the news. Mishmash of symbols fills the screen. Take a closer look. You realize the characters represent a photo. The image depicts a flaming ball floating above a laboratory workbench. Three figures stand behind it. Scientists, presumably, but you can't make out their faces. The image of the scientist and the relic is replaced with text. 5 years of the future. Humanity celebrates discovery of the Dome Day. Skim the article, mostly chest thumping exhortation on the supposed future of human civilization. Okay. No details, huh? You didn't want to write it out, game? Alright. Sure, main menu. Well, I guess I'll just log out then. And I'll tell my friend that he's good to go.
Mr. Rayhead, would
Place. World, a better place.
Oh, okay. He's deep in thought. He greets you with a slight nod, but remains immersed in his reverie. I've added you. Takes off spectacles, rests them on the cushion beside him, and envelops you in a big hug. Aww. He puts his glasses back on. Thank you for such an impressive example of cooperation with a stranger. Perhaps the dome really is a special place.
I hope to see you again soon.
Oh, he left already. Wow, alright. You left your suitcase. Man, he must be in a hurry. It's locked. Okay, well. Can I lockpick it? Do I have lockpick? Okay, well. Alright. Okay, so I got a bunch of things to do. Unpleasant electronic sound? Okay. Gives generous promises. Ah, this is equipment.
Behind the storage counter, you see a small, neat guy. His gingery hair shines with something
Oh, I can't part with
green tea. His badge says Sydney Maynard, storekeeper. The silver perks up at your approach. A thick logbook appears at once from under the counter. Sydney puts on thick glasses that seem to age him 5 decades in an instant and studies the lined pages. The silver finally stops and pins down a particular page with his finger.
This is your first uniform requisition, right? You can also purchase any equipment you need for the desert directly from me.
Maynard adjusts his glasses in a businesslike manner.
Before I give you the uniform, please listen to these short instructions.
I don't care. So this is definitely inspired from Fallout. Seems like very similar vibes.
Sydney fiddles with his hairstyle.
So, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Life under the dome can be dangerous. You may get shot, spill acid on yourself, get electrocuted, or suffer the effects of a dangerous anomaly. You may also freeze to death or get fried.
That's great.
That's why it's important to wear protective equipment when traveling outdoors. Of course, in hazardous situations, the equipment will get damaged, and the more it's damaged, the more often one has to repair it.
The silver steps back from his counter to indicate the repair kit boxes piled in the back of the warehouse. He points back at the shelves behind him.
We've got repair kits for this gear. There are Blue Wing specialists ready to help you at any large base, of course, but they're not always available. So, you'd better learn how to use repair kits and workbenches on your own. It's a useful skill.
Sydney rests the logbook on the desk.
That's all the instructions. Now, I'm going to issue your uniform.
The silver disappears into the back for a while and returns with a small package.
It'd be cool if they actually animate that, but you can only do so much.
Unfolding the package, Maynard shows you a brand spanking new uniform. Sydney proudly shakes out a bright white jacket. It more resembles a thick mantle than a lab coat.
Look, this is the most advanced clothing under the dome. It protects from acid, aggressive fauna, and radiation. Not very effectively, though. Don't expect miracles.
He raises a finger.
One more important thing. In accordance with Order 16-T25, helmets and gloves are not issued, but they're available for purchase from me. Please bear in mind that a full set includes headgear or a mask, jacket, trousers, gloves, and boots.
Okay. So if I had money, I could have purchased things from you, but alas, I have a cookie instead. Hopefully that'll do me just as well.
Sydney hands you the package.
Here's your uniform. Enjoy.
But let's see what you
Sydney
have.
adjusts his glasses.
Sure, I'll show you what we've got. You know, we're pretty well stocked here in Concord. Take a look.
Sydney scribbles something in his logbook.
Please come back anytime if you need something.
Okay, so I can sell him stuff. Something nice, 75% sell price. Okay, so I got. So I'm lacking gloves, he said, and a helmet. Well, not that I could have afforded these anyway. I only had $40. Oh, backpack. Cumbrance plus 8. Defense class plus 1. Guess I don't have a belt either. I don't have a headpiece, seems like. But I guess I can't afford. Couldn't afford for these either. Hey, he's got some canned beans, some Nula beef noodles, and Sam the salmon fish snacks. Sounds like a crazy night he's got planned. Alright. So I guess I should equip my stuff. Double click to equip. Oh, I guess I'm just putting it over what I already had. Alright. Sure. Can I equip a beer bottle? No. No? Oh. Alright. Oh, there's a container here. Nothing. Alright. And the container over here. Oh, just random stuff. It's valuable stuff. So I'll take it. Oh, who are you?
How can I help?
Oh. You see a slim, cheekbony silver woman with a red warning lamp in her hands. On the lapel of her perfectly ironed suit is a patch that says Anna Leroy, Administrator. The girl waves her lamp in the air, trying to attract some attention. Valued employees, according to the Administrative Order of September 14, 1976, the waiting area may be accessed through the regular staff corridor. Please be advised that this rule does not apply to newly arrived employees. Perhaps means the cough. Shit, I should cut down on the smokes. Good day, new employee. The silver nods like she's depressed. She seems to have just noticed you. Can I go to the hall? Go through the hall to the waiting room? Then gives you a gentle poke on the chest with a warning lamp, forcing you to take a step back. Am I speaking gibberish or what? This rule does not apply to newbies. You need to go through training and... She begins to cough. Well, no, I think I still need training because I don't know what I'm doing. But first, what do you have? You have money? You got bolts for some reason. Alright. Want to buy some random scrap I found in the trash? I wonder if there's a way to increase or decrease this penalty, I guess, for the sale price. Oh, well, eh.
It was nice chatting.
Yeah, nice chatting with you too. Control panel way blocked. Alright, what's over here?
Anything urgent, Mr. Krachkov?
It's interesting that I can hear conversations from above.
Here's the scanner data. It says the relic is a scientific device.
Wait, but it's still class 1. I'm not going to violate protocol.
Katerina, you may violate protocol as long as your benefits the company. Take your lead from your colleague. Correct your report if you have to, and don't act so innocent. Vladimir, I'm done. How's the
Interesting.
market?
Oh, someone threw away money. Don't mind if I do.
Class 2 fragile. It's only market.
And handful of earth. Sooner than accumulates in pockets of anyone who likes digging flower pots. It's worth nothing. It doesn't say it's usable in crafting, so I'm just gonna leave it in there. That's probably actually trash. First propaganda videos are playing on every channel. Okay.
The smell of good tobacco wafts off this tall, portly woman from a meter away. A black lacquered pipe, an open logbook full of signatures, and a metal flip calendar sit on the counter in front of him. A small nameplate reads, Margarita Tkachenko. The woman fixes her coppery hair with one hand and casually lights her pipe.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Her voice is deep and gravelly.
I like a shooty, please.
Margarita thumbs back a couple of pages in her logbook.
I see. This was your first receipt.
She glances at her Kairos, looks at you, snorts, and retreats to the shelves. Tuck the weapon.
No, I skipped accidentally.
I ain't telling you shit about this thing, because that's exactly how much I know. Laser, schmazer, cadmium battery, fiberglass body, blah, 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 blah. You probably know more about it than I do. Here.
Okay. Again, I accept the firearm carefully with bare arm down like you were trained. Take the weapon in one hand, point it. This is my turf now! Wow. Grab the sling over your shoulder. Okay. So you're no good with energy weapons and need something else. No, I think I was pretty good with energy weapons from what I remember. Can I see my stats? Nope. I guess since I'm trained, I'll take it.
Margarita drags on her pipe and releases a puff of thick yellow smoke.
I see you know the rules and won't cause problems.
What about servicing the weapon?
The black regards the Andromeda suspiciously.
Fuck it. If it breaks, bring it back and I'll trade it in for another one. There was a little cloth in the box it came in for cleaning the limbs. That's all I know.
What about the drawbacks?
Tkachenko bites down on the stem of her pipe.
Are you kidding me? I'm a different breed. One that doesn't understand toy business. What if it turns out to be radioactive? Sorry, but I can't help you out on this.
Alright. Thank you.
The armorer shrugs, puffing indifferently on her pipe.
It's the least I could do. We have a requisition list from the Silvers. For free, we receive only rubbish. If you want the real deal, check out the weaponry shop. Only. Wait a minute. Sign your name here in the meantime.
Margarita reaches under her counter and produces a set of ammunition.
A new set of ammo is issued for every task, but there's so much bureaucracy you'll go down. Expenditure report. Form number 16. Disposal form. The Silvers running true to form. So if you need more ammo, I recommend you either search or barter for it, or learn how to craft it on your own. These are useful skills. Trust me.
Leaning over the counter, the black points somewhere off to one side.
Now it's time for your training. Fatherby is already waiting for you by the big gate. He's a bit dotty, but a good man nonetheless. But before the training zone, go see that wizard guy with his tooth.
Wizard guy.
Be careful around him, though. Don't let him get you a line. Psychic my ass.
She winces in disgust.
Okay. So I've looked there. Haven't looked into this one. Oh yeah, no, I have looked into this one. You know what? I'm just gonna take it just so it shows up empty and I don't forget about it. So I got to go through there. Go through here. Oh, you go through here as well. Oh.
Complained to the Silvers about it.
An engineer in a bright blue jacket is tinkering with the door lock, cursing under his breath non-stop. Blowing a curly strand of hair off his forehead, he turns to you.
You're a newcomer, right? It's a straight-up open house here today.
He offers you his hand. According to his badge, this is Maxim Penkovsky, technician. The technician slaps the door with one hand.
You have to wait until I'm done. Some orange jammed up the lock with chewing gum just for a laugh. They're like animals, those oranges, marking their territory. If you ask me, they're too gracious about those bastards in Crystal Sands.
Can you open the door?
Penkovsky grunts angrily.
I wish I could. I'm gonna have to disassemble, clean, and reassemble it to get it working. It's work I don't need. No thanks to some idiot.
Maxime extracts a thin, sharp precision probe from behind his ear and dangles it in front of you.
Well, there's another way. You want to learn something about picking locks? It's a useful skill in all sorts of situations.
He looks at you expectantly.
Yeah, I like learning things. Why not?
The blues getting excited.
All right, looky here.
Penkovsky presses his pick lock, and an odd device resembling a hybrid of a screwdriver and a can opener into your hand.
Using
Cool.
a mechanical pick lock is easy peasy. No special skill required. They wear out after a few locks. While the old-fashioned kind is another thing entirely. Cheap, one use. But one has to know how to use it right. That's a tool for a master.
Maxime takes out another pick lock and crouches by the door.
So it sounds like I need to learn these things. So mechanical pick lock can open things even if I don't have the skill.
He
But
gives
I
you a
do.
quick lesson on how to pick a lock.
By the way, you can carry your tools in your belt. It's much handier to have them right there.
Penkovsky shows you his utility belt, where he keeps all kinds of tools and gadgets.
Actually, finding tools under the dome is no problem at all. There are even devices for hacking terminals and so on.
Maxime hoists up his belt. The blue solemnly raises his index finger.
And one more thing. Always use brand name stuff if you can. Groovy produces good kits. Modus and Supercolor do too. They've all got fat contracts with Cronus, so they care about quality.
Okay, I guess I have to remember these names. Groovy, Modus, and Supercolor.
He looks at the door again.
Damn these locks. Though I'd rather be doing this than fixing hab pods. Those are a real pain in the ass.
What's wrong with them?
Penkovsky gives you a patronizing look.
Because they're poorly made. Work from the heat, and the filters aren't worth a damn. The modules were constructed by marketing managers, not engineers. Building a city in the desert was also their idea. This project is all about PR. Cronus wants to show the world how tough they are.
Okay, guess I'm about to leave. So what do you have? You have springs, you got simple lock picks, cloth, electric lock pick. Oh, that's worth a lot. I guess he gave me one. Some blue tape, duct tape, matches, and some money. Well, sounds like you can use some electrical equipment, right? Is this not worth more for you? I guess not. Alright, fine. Some handful of earth. Oh no. Okay, fine. Alright. I guess I'm good. Cool. Can I come in here?
I repeat, get a lockpick and attach it to your...
Is this the wizard with the thing? Well, first of all, I guess I'll equip my weapon. Takes a lot of space. Andromeda. And magazine size 8. Is it loaded? Do I need to drop this on you? No. Reload. I can't select this. So I guess it must be already reloaded. Upgrade. Oh, interesting. So, crafting. I don't have any... Oh! So this is useful for me, actually. So I should keep it. Apparently I already have... Oh, I see. This is my skill level. I see. So I can upgrade... I'm guessing the higher my skill level, the more I can upgrade things. Okay. Oh, I can search the janitor's stuff. I mean... Why not? And also, why not? And yeah, I'll take it all. Okay. I'm gonna be Skyrim all over again, hoarding everything. Okay, guess I'll come in.
What? Quite an aura. You're a natural. Yes.
Oh, yeah, utility belt. Utility belt. It's for relics. Do I have a utility belt? Question. Tools. Okay, I have tools. Can I... Oh, add to belt. Where's my belt? Oh, is this my belt? I guess this is considered my tool belt. This is already in there. The cookie's already on there. That's important. I can't add this to my belt. Alright. So you're the magic guy, right? Or the psychic guy, right?
A lean silver with thick black hair and a huge cigar clamped in his teeth. is sitting in front of you. As you approach, he flashes a sly grin and slowly raises an outstretched hand above the table.
Remember, our honest work will make
Something really weird happens. All the paper clips, pencils, scattered toothpicks, and bits of trash float up from the table and hang in the air. The silver badge reading Andre Mihai, Science Instructor, floats up as well.
Oh, I have skills as well, apparently. Do I? I don't remember having skills, but okay. I can be full fast power check. I push T as nothing green. Yeah. Just random psychics doing stuff, or gaping astonishment. No, I have skills as well.
You thrust your hand forward, and your outspread fingers emit barely visible sparks of energy. Pencils, paper clips, toothpicks, and pistachio shells dance chaotically in the air. The silver sticks out his lower lip as if to say, not bad, and gives you a thumbs up. The objects clatter back onto the table.
Here for the briefing, huh? Shall we get to it?
He takes the cigar out of his mouth and exhales a lush cloud of smoke.
Yeah, I'm ready for the briefing.
The silver props his elbows on the table.
Anyway, here's the deal. It's more profitable for people with a high psyche to study psionics. Give me your hand.
Not waiting for an answer, he grabs your hand with strong, dark fingers.
Okay.
He jerks his hand back at once, then touches you again, carefully and distrustfully.
Whoa. You know you've got one hell of a talent, huh? Slimy little bastard, you. You're gonna take my office, I know. But you sure got some power there.
Oh yeah, I'll take your job. Seems like you're getting paid well.
The silver takes a thin glove covered in talc from his desk and passes it to you.
Look, a glove, right? But it isn't just a glove. This is an ooh mama, hold me tight glove. It takes energy from your noggin, your psyche, and pew, concentrates it.
Oh, and pew. Alright.
He counts off on his fingers.
Learn psionics. Put on the glove. Transform energy into the necessary shape. That's the whole briefing. Simple? Simple. Now to your questions, huh?
Yeah, what are its origins? It seems random that people can all of a sudden do stuff like
The
this.
silver takes a pull at his cigar and releases a self-important puff of smoke.
Psionics. It's a gift for all of us. The forefathers took off someplace. Poof, gone. Only the dome remains. And this. Psionics, huh?
He rocks back in his armchair, puffing on his cigar. The toothpicks again slowly rise up from the table. Mihai spreads his dark hands. Toothpicks hover around his head in a kind of halo.
Scientists say everyone has an organic skill called psyche. You have it, I have it, everyone has it, huh? Big psyche, you got talents. Small psyche, no talents. You'll need to carry a lighter all your life.
Show me a trick. That seems like something you like doing.
In reply, Andre jumps up from his armchair and thrusts his face close
Jeez.
to yours, exhaling foul cigar smoke.
Quickly, think of a number, huh?
Oh, enthusiastic about this, huh?
The unexpected question calls a bunch of different numbers to mind, but you can't seem to decide on one. The silver looks into your eyes.
3, 14, 13, 76.
He easily names every number you've got in mind.
Oh, I can ask him for another trick? Okay.
It doesn't take the psychic long to think of something. A small 2-com bond coin jumps up from the table and an invisible force folds it in half.
I can fold coins in half? Wow.
The ruined coin drops into a glass already almost full of coins in the same state.
Oh, he did this for everyone. Yeah, isn't that shit?
Mihai spreads his hands good-naturedly as if to say, "You're welcome." The toothpicks on the table skitter around for a moment, arranging themselves into a curse word.
Huh.
The silver laughs loudly at his joke. The cigar falls from his mouth to float in the air, ash flaking weightlessly from the tip.
How about another trick?
You don't
How many
have
tricks
to
do you?
ask him twice.
How many tricks do you got?
Mihai picks up a light bulb from the table, gripping the base in his hand. The filament begins to glow faintly. Soon enough, it comes to full heat, and glows bright orange. In a little over a second, the bulb is shining with a steady white light. The silver laughs contentedly.
Okay, I think that's enough. There's way too many jokes. Okay. Alright. So now we're oh, I can search this locker for free apparently. Energon. It is a stimulator that increases vigor and performance. Okay. Sure, I'll take it. Is there an auto sort? Kind of. Is there a, like, make this efficient sort of sort? Not quite. Alright, well, alright. Alright, so the last part of my quest is to go through the training, alright? Oh, there's 23 hours, 9 minutes. Is there a time limit? Real time limit? I see scanner. Then I talk to you. Okay. And then military training. Oh, scanning training. Slings. Trade. Flimsy door.
I repeat, get a lockpick and attach it to your utility belt. And then, apply it to the door. Yes, apply is the proper word.
Is this my utility belt? This is electronic lockpicking. Can I put in the regular lockpicks? Wait, add to belt, yes. Okay, I'm gonna how to remove this from the belt. Alright, there we go. Okay. No, don't walk away. Lock picking. Apply.
Repeat, get a lockpick and attach it to your utility belt. You're doing great. Alright, off you go. I'll keep working on this lock because of that orange. Hey-oh.
Cool.
Encased wearily drags a sleeve across his forehead.
You're lucky. And I'm stuck here with the cleaning and repairing. When you get to Magellan, say hi to Duncan for me. Tell him he still owes me that Captain Hyena issue from January.
Okay, cool. Let's go in here.
Welcome Under the Dome, an amazing excursion to a world of new technology and the riddles of an ancient civilization. Listen to this information, useful for all wings, and receive a colorful leaflet.
Good for leaflet.
Welcome Under the Dome, an amazing excursion to a world of new technology and the riddles of an ancient civilization.
Oh, that's a
Listen
turret.
To this information, useful for all
Oh,
wings, and
people like throwing away money for some reason. What's this? Interesting.
Welcome Under the Dome, an amazing excursion to a world of new technology and the riddles of an ancient civilization. Listen to this information, useful for all wings, and receive a colorful leaflet.
I'll talk to you.
Glad to meet you.
Oh, this young woman's polished badge reads Letizia Rivares. She's carrying a stack of glossy leaflets under her arm. You see another stack of leaflets under a nearby armchair. She pounces on you. Welcome to the Dome. I have information useful for every scientist and researcher. She smiles broadly. My name is Letizia Rivares. Give me 5 minutes of your precious time and I'll tell you about the remarkable career opportunities and breathtaking perspectives awaiting you under the Dome. Don't turn me down. This is important. Oh, interesting. Sure. Great, take a seat, and I'll tell you how Cronus will change your life. First of all, what do you have? You got nothing. Okay, fine. Bribe? Okay. Can I bribe you with this piece of cloth? Or, how about something? Can I bribe you with this handful of earth? Oh, you just took it. Okay, no comments. What about this mop? Can I just need a mop? Oh, you just took it. Nothing happened. You don't respect me more because of the mop? Fine. Letizia tosses her free arm in the air with excitement. The dome marks the beginning of a new era in the history of civilization. You've chosen White Wing, and your calling is to lead humanity to a better tomorrow. The entire infrastructure under the dome is tailored to scientists' needs. The Magellan Research Station, located to the north, is equipped with the latest scientific equipment, and many other projects have special research facilities built just for them, like White Swan or the Kaleidoscope Project, and many others where the best scientific minds in the world have assembled. While speaking, the silver points at something in the air, as if displaying an invisible map. She looks at you again, produces a smile. Cronus believes that Forefathers' technology will change the future, therefore it invests heavily in providing luxury living conditions for White Wing employees, substantial wages, comfortable accommodations, free insurance, all to help you uncover the secrets of the dome as soon as possible. When am I going to hear the useful information? Maintain a meaningful silence. Okay, sure. You both stay silent for a long time, watching another. Cronus, thank you for joining us. Rivera adds awkwardly. She looks at you expectantly. That was incredibly useful and inspiring. Her speech is nothing but stupid. Wow. Thank you, I guess. What should I say? I'm glad you liked it. Usually people don't see how important this stuff is. She offers you a colorful booklet. If you are honestly interested in her speech, maybe you'd like to look through the leaflet. The Dome as your new home. An exciting read for the entire family. Wow. Oh, man. You can be really mean. I'll take the leaflet. Why not? It's full. You take a glossy leaflet with a colorful picture on the cover. White and pink houses, palm trees, and luxurious cars. Yeah, actually, you can't find all these things under the dome, though the picture is beautiful. The instant the leaflet is in your hand, Rivera offers you a couple more. What? How about a few more for your friends? No? Well, alright.
Have a good one.
So, I have... Okay. Well... Okay, read this thing. Ah! 3 pages. Okay, I'm not gonna read all of it.
An amazing excursion to a world of new technology and the riddles of an ancient civilization. Listen to
Sebastian,
this information, useful for all
do I need to talk to you?
readers.
That looks like health.
You see a tall scientist in a white lab coat, bathed in the dim lamplight. He almost appears to be hovering above the laboratory floor. The man turns at your footsteps. He's holding a paper clipboard and a pencil. He glances from you to the glittering watch on his wrist.
I want us to respect one another's time. Please speak loudly, clearly, and to the point. You must be the newcomer I was told about. Nice to meet you.
Finished with his unusual greeting, he offers you his thin hand.
Get it over the pin. I'm here for training.
The scientist puts the clipboard aside, raises his watch for a closer look, and sets the time. He shows you his watch dial.
According to the rules of this briefing, I have to touch on a large number of topics. Therefore, I will do so very briefly. Do not interrupt me. When I'm finished, I'll answer your questions. Within regulations, of course.
Sebastian produces his handheld and clicks some buttons.
I checked your scanner. It's working and is connected to the Minerva database. Everything you scan will earn you Kronos or Forefathers knowledge points.
The instructor watches you with displeasure.
Are you listening? Scan everything that might be of scientific interest. First of all, anomalies. They could be dangerous. Make sure to always have medication with you.
He places a canvas pouch in your hand.
This pouch is full of bolts. You can temporarily discharge an anomaly by throwing a bolt into it. It's primitive, but reliable.
Van Olden pushes a button on his stopwatch.
So, my oral briefing fell within the allotted span of time. Any questions you want to ask me?
That's a lot of questions I have, apparently. What's the Minerva database?
Sebastian snorts skeptically.
Oh, great. You're even ignorant of the basics. Minerva is a mainframe located at Magellan Base, where you'll be going soon, by the way. The Minerva disk stores the database containing every piece of information about the Dome and the company's employees. It is thanks to this scanning that the database is constantly updated. Are you ready for the second part of the briefing, or do you have any more questions?
The instructor looks at his chronometer again.
Oh, there's a second part to this briefing? I mean... I guess I don't really need to know... I mean, what's this?
The white scowls in annoyance.
Do you know anything at all?
Nope.
What did you come under the dome for anyway? You get knowledge points for scanning objects.
Okay.
For scanning anomalies and relics, you receive 4 father points. Scanning the company's property and employees, living or dead, earns you Chronos knowledge points.
He explains with a sagacious expression.
Okay, what do I do with that?
You can exchange knowledge points for medication and equipment as part of the volunteer research program. Are you ready for the next part? The clock is ticking.
The instructor taps his watch meaningfully.
Okay, fine.
The scientist glances at his watch again.
You're within the time limit for questions. The next step is training in the artificial ecozone.
He rests one finger on the button in preparation to start the timer.
You're going to go downstairs and scan relics. I will be monitoring your progress. Please note there are several radioactive anomalies in the ecozone. These are the same conditions you'll be working in the field. Radioactive zones and relics are quite common under the dome.
He smoothly extracts a jar of yellow pills from his pocket.
Here's your Arad 3. And one more thing. Just a moment.
Okay.
Welcome under the dome, an amazing excursion to a world of new technology and the riddles of
I
ancient
guess I'm
civilization.
waiting here.
Listen to this information, useful for all wings, and receive a colorful leaflet.
He's running away? Wait, hold on. Do I need to follow him? I guess so. Oh, he's just standing there now. Alright, well, first of all, what's this? Oh, this test is a bit different from the others. It's covered in a thick layer of cellular glass treated with lumino 4. Every little point on the surface emits a weak yellow light, some of them glowing brighter, some dimmer. Worktable has a huge built-in digital display. Rows of glowing points form a detailed map of the area under the dome. You touch the screen with your fingertips and the static makes the hairs on your arms rise. Look at the central part. A bird's eye view of the Concord Station. The main structure, built into the rock, is a harsh white against the backdrop of yellowish sands. What's north? The image pans and zooms slightly to display the northern territories. This is the most developed part of the dome. 3 highways lead from Concord to Magellan Station, off station deck in the city. D11 Bremen and C13 Cincinnati, C12's Nashville objects are also located there. Okay, so I guess there's a bunch of information about the world. I'm going to skip that for now.
Welcome under the dome, an amazing excursion to a world of new technology and the riddles of an ancient
Wait, have I talked to you? No, I haven't. Use vacuum cleaner? Yeah, so I'll search for more stuff.
Victoria LeGrand. As you can see, there are endless salt pans.
I got another mop because that was ungraciously taken. Well, not ungraciously. I tried to bribe someone with the mop, and they didn't like me anymore at all. Which I don't understand. Everyone can use a mop, right?
For decontamination to end.
Okay.
Van Olden gestures back at the ecozone.
You haven't completed scanning everything yet. Finish the task first.
Wait. But I thought you said to... Okay, fine. Scan? Oh, where am I going? Oh, secret discovered. Ah, I see.
Careful around the anomalies. Touch one of them and you'll be injured. Toss a bolt at the anomaly. Journal entry. Successful scanning attempt. You're doing all right.
I found a secret area, right? Somewhere around here? Oh. Do I have a shovel? I don't have a shovel. Okay, fine. Toss a bolt. Disinfectant, this cookie. Let's try tossing a bolt. I guess I should add this to my tool belt. Oh, there's no option for it. Or is it because maybe I'll change this to a bolt. Bolt throwing. Wait, oh no, I have that's a skill apparently. Okay. Yeah, I'll throw it this way. Interesting. Hey, I can use this relic? Oh, it's only temporary. Oh. I got more irradiated. I shouldn't use relics, huh? Alright. No, I don't want to... Oh, +2? Uh-oh. Where is... throw a bolt over here. Second temporary go over here. And throw a bolt over here. Oh, ow. So it's very, very temporary. I'm getting irradiated. I'm probably losing health or something. Wait, oh, I don't use this. I need to scan this. Right. Okay.
You'll be injured. Toss a bolt to the anomaly to discharge journal entry. All 3 objects have been successfully scanned. Come upstairs, employee.
Cool. I will probably need to take one of those radiation pills, huh? My vision getting hazy? From the radiation? I see some fuzziness. If that's the case, that is kind of cool. Wait, do I have a... Wait, where do I see my... Do I have any debuffs on me right now? Or ailments? So that would be cool if that's the effect of the ailment. Wait, how am I... Oh, craft window. Ah. Cool. Oh, I see. At 33 out of 45, I did get hurt. What's this? Wait, what is this? Oh, I see. I can swap between my stuffs. Okay, cool.
Sebastian meets you on the platform.
Your finishing time is within the acceptable range.
He clicks the stopwatch button, fixing the result time.
I guess I'll wait to see what he says
The
next.
scientist turns back to his notes.
Not bad. One question. You observed several anomalies while scanning. Why do you think they appeared? I'd like to hear your opinion.
I guess I'm a white wing, so I have a white wing answer for you.
The scientist assumes a superior expression.
I knew you'd come up with something like that. I see you understand nothing about the nature of anomalies. So let me add a couple of points.
He glances at the shimmering blue light in the eco-zone.
The truth is, we don't know the precise reason for these phenomenon either. We actually know nothing, no matter how much we try to convince ourselves otherwise.
Sebastian points a thin finger at the clustered lightning.
I personally believe that the anomalies are the dome's security mechanism. The ones you saw are relatively harmless, but there are different anomalies in the desert, phenomenon that toy with the human mind.
Oh.
Van Olden clasps his hands behind his back.
I know you don't care, but I'll say it anyway. Scientists today are required to be wonder workers who can heal cancer with a wave of their hand and solve the secrets of the universe during their coffee break. For some reason, no one wants to understand that fundamental science is always an investment in the future. It produces no answers here and now.
The White's gaze strays back to his clipboard.
If something terrible happens under the dome one day, and I'm sure it will, science will protect no one. That is all. Off you go.
That's an interesting perspective. Cool. Guess I'm done. Can I go in here? I guess I can. I'm gonna use this medical bay. In front of you is a high-tech device that provides medical care without the participation of a doctor. An order sheet with a pair of blue seals is placed on top of the service cost table. Judging by the text of the order, employees of Concord Station newcomers are provided with medical care free of charge. Alright. Heal me, yes. Press the green button and a manipulator that looks like some sci-fi weapon gently pokes your hand, leaving a cold spot of antiseptic on the skin. A second later, a second needle pierces your arm. A sharp pain immediately gives way to a feeling of pleasant coolness. The device makes a buzzing noise as it pumps a regenerating compound mixed with anesthetic and saline to your vein. You step away from Medicom and listening to your sensations. You actually do feel a little better now. Okay, so I'm fully healed, looks like. I don't think I'm irradiated, but I mean, sure. A medical voice sounds from the sprayer. Step under the sprayer. Jet of rapidly evaporating decontamination solution is poured over you from head to toe. The manipulator hanging above you performs an injection to your arm, leaving a tiny, slightly beating point. Hear the metallic voice again. Possible side effect, vomiting. Please turn away from the machine. There's a drain hatch on the floor. Oh, okay, cool. So, healing. I can rest on this medical bed. Oh, okay, so the time thing. Okay, cool, cool. I can search your reagents. I will take your alcohol. Because we all need some of that every now and then. Okay, can I look at your relic storage? Oh, handful of inactive relics. Sure. Why not? I'm a scientist, I can take them and science them, I guess. Rat force, atox, antidote. Hey, that all sounds useful. I'll take it. Oh, what is that? Dead insect on trailer. Oh, that, wow, that's a, oh, that's a huge insect. Okay, what's in here? Nothing. Terminal. You have a symbol. Okay. Well, first of all, what's my next quest? So I did that. Oh, I need to go military training. So I did the scanner, so I guess I'm missing the military part. It's Winston Botherby. That's not you, but you have a symbol. The White Wing employee is whispering something. His eyes lifted to the ceiling. He doesn't even notice you. His coat is covered with multicolored stains and paint splotches. Even his badge, reading George Zarens, is blotted with something pink.
Good day to you.
The professor jerks his head up and squints nearsightedly. Yes? Are you looking for a scientific curator? You found him. I can exchange your scientific data for incentive rewards. Oh. This is where I turn in my forefathers points and Cronus points, I guess? He looks at you with extreme surprise. He's certainly good at this expression of absolute puzzlement. Shuffling his feet like an old man, he comes up to you. Are you not ashamed of your ignorance? This is a revolutionary program launched by the corporation. You should know these things. What's the short version? Professor taps the scanner with his crooked finger. You scan, you get 4 fathers points and Cronus points. You take those points and exchange them for medicine, chemical agents, and everything else useful. Soon a network of curators will be placed all over the dome. They'll reward explorers for their scientific data. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm interested in his offer. Can I barter? Got stuff. You even got a wasp, apparently. That's worth more than my stuff. Closer range, smaller magnitude size, but much quieter and can reload faster. Oh, it's a medical dart gun. Interesting. Okay. Can I interest you in an empty tin can? I guess not. Can I interest you in this brochure? It's not worth anything to you. Wow, okay. That's rude. Can I interest you in this cookie? It's only worth 10. Nah. Alright, well. How about a mop? I'll sell you, well, it says it's returnable, so it's useful for something. So crafting. Okay. Yeah, I'll sell you this mop I found. Cool, I got money. Alright. I got a mop for your troubles. Let's exchange my points.
Come back again.
Okay. Wait, you said I can scan people, right? No? No? Wait. No? Okay, fine. I can search your flower pot. It's got dirt in it. Oh, what a surprise. Alright. Military training. Where is military training? I guess I can pan and look for it. That looks... Oh, that looks useful. Oh, Yeah, I'm gonna take all of it. Alright, nothing else around here, right? Seems like it. Alright, so let's go back. Are you... Ah, there we go. That's the Botherby person I need to... I need to get military training from.
According to them, there will soon be a real resort city in the west, with bars,
A middle-aged black is sitting behind the counter with his hands in his lap. The buttons and zippers on his uniform are polished to a shine, and even his badge, Winston Botherby, Instructor, has been buffed so much it hurts to look at. Botherby frowns as you approach.
The first act is being late for the briefing. You going to be late for your funeral as well?
Wait, I'm late? What? So after attending a report that you're here for your assignment, I want to receive instruction. I mean, that seems to be more respectful.
The black lets you over.
Yes, I see the weapon receipt check mark. Looks like you are fully prepared to disappoint me. You are prepared, right, employee?
I'm against violence. No, I don't think I'm prepared.
Botherby leans over the counter and directs you to the doors.
Behind this door is a combat simulation computer. Launch it and begin your course.
Okay.
He raises his index finger.
The conditions in the training zone closely simulate those one would experience in the field. Your goal is to avoid getting lost and dying of dehydration. And try to aim the barrel away from yourself when shooting.
Pulling a notepad from his pocket, the instructor jots down your name.
Your goal is to hit 3 targets. I'm going to monitor you and advise as necessary. And try not to burst into tears. That's all. Go ahead.
Shout, sir, yes, sir! And the I'll just look. Alright, so I guess I'll go to the training grounds. And use Paw Patrol. Welcome to the Sherman Holographic Combat Emulation Program. Please select the program. That's the Nation Alpha Squad Hologram. Picture changes slowly. Looking closely, you can see the lines being rewritten one by one. Sherman system. Alpha Squad enters the battle. Alright. So this is what combat is like. So action points. I have percent hit. I guess. I see. Shot. After shot. Chance 50% plus 5% times perception. So 90%. I mean, why not just shoot? And shoot again. And shoot. Ow. Wait, can I scan you? No, wrong target. Okay, fine. So this is the action. So this is very much XCOM, maybe even Divinity, because that's on my mind since I've been playing that with the buddy. Different environment, of course, but I'm guessing he has some sort of cover. On alert. Okay. Alright. What did you think? Suspect something. Wait, can you put away the weapon first? He raises his hands staring at you. Say good attack? Oh, wow, okay. No, I'm gonna hide my weapon. Thanks, that's much better.
Botherby nods grandly.
You made it through training without making a total fool of yourself. Congratulations. I'll send a report up the chain about your completely unanticipated success.
Unanticipated? Wow. Alright, well, okay. Now what? Wait, where's my... Oh, I see. I have 1 day to do this main quest. Okay, so I've done that. Crash, head to the waiting area where the bus will take you to the Magellan station. Okay.
Welcome under the dome, an amazing
What is the waiting area?
and the riddles of an ancient civilization.
Is it here, perhaps?
And receive a colorful leaflet.
And spit it out. I can see that something's bothering you.
Well,
Interesting, there's like a underground level that I don't have access to, I don't think, right?
Come on already.
we can't just hand this
I'll take it all. Apparently mops are fairly valuable. Armored door. I can talk to people. Yuki Tetsune. I'm gonna be anti-social and just look at just take, oh, you got an urgent task? I'm gonna take the money. You can keep your dirt. I don't need it. Oh, there's another trash bin over here. I got scissors. All right. You said you got a task?
I'm listening.
A tall blonde man in his 40s mechanically touches the brim of his black cap, then extends his hand for a shake. His fingers are rock hard. He withdraws his hand as soon as you touch it. The badge on his broad chest reads Adolf Schmitz, head of security. Schmitz is studying you back, disapprovingly it seems. He wipes a bit of lint off your shoulder and adjusts the collar of your jumpsuit. Your uniform can use a wash, badly. I just got it. What? I'm Adolf Schmitz, head of security service. You were to be sent to Magellan, but there was a change of circumstances. The black nods towards the door behind him. I've got an urgent order for you. Your help is needed at a nearby object. Mr. Kingsley is waiting right now to give you your assignment. He'll tell you everything himself. Adolf steps aside, glancing down at your boots. He shakes his head morosely. What's wrong with my boots? Green, proceed. Why does he need me? Not the other white. Schmidt impassively draws a small notebook from his pocket. You arrived together with... Yes, I see. Tomoko Kimura. She's too specialized. That's why Mr. Kingsley asked for you specifically. Okay, sure. Schmidt steps aside, inviting you to enter. Come in, please. The video phone is on the wall over there. Okay. In here. Is that donut? It's not oh? No. It's equipment. Never mind. That was donut. I was like, ooh. No, it's recording equipment. I mean, for as futuristic as all this looks, I suppose they're still using... Well, no, it's in the 70s, right? So these are computers. Computers were giant back then. But given that you got energy weapons and sidekicks... Oh, video phone terminal.
The giant display glows welcomingly when you approach. A red light comes on under the screen's steel hood. The camera is switched on. A gray old man with high cheekbones appears and squints out at you from the screen.
Do you copy?
He leans close to the camera, his glasses glittering.
My name is Martin Kingsley. I'm Chief Officer of Magellan Base. We were supposed to meet in person, but unforeseen circumstances prevented that. One moment. I'll grab your file.
He reaches for something out of view and produces a thin folder with your name on the cover. Apparently, your file. Kingsley opens the folder to thumb through the pages. He marks one of the pages with a pencil.
White Wing. You know, I have a great deal of respect for our science division. And I find the people intriguing as well. I shouldn't ask, but how did you come to choose this profession?
Your work is a part of higher missions. Your way of getting back to humanity sciences. You're charged with the dark secrets? forefathers' technologies? I am. I shrug. I'm a doctor. Must make myself useful available wherever my abilities are needed most. Yeah, sure. My work is part of a higher mission. I mean, was my mission being wanting to get all the tech, I guess?
Martin taps his pencil on the desk, considering what to write.
I'd like to believe that your understanding of your mission includes more mundane, down-to-earth tasks as well.
Kingsley closes the file and folds his hands in front of him.
Thank you for your reply. I learned a little more about you. Now I want you to learn a little bit more about us. Keep in mind, this is not a rehearsed speech.
He assumes a serious expression.
When the dome was discovered in 1971, it became a scientific and media sensation, a worldwide phenomenon, and likely the most significant discovery in the history of mankind.
Kingsley drums his fingers on the unseen desk, his gaze focused somewhere beyond.
I see. You were enticed here by radio advertising, telefilms, and all those interviews, billboards at every turn. Cronus wants the world to see the dome as a stage where something merry and fascinating is going on. But now that you're actually here, I want you to see the real picture.
You can't make out his eyes behind the glare on his spectacles, but he seems to be staring directly at you.
I mean, I can. The profile, you can see his eyes
Inside the dome. It's neither a treasury of technologies nor a cemetery of the ancients. Perhaps what we're doing now is diffusing the world's most complicated bomb. Will our mission thrive? I believe so. If we work together and everybody does their part.
He looks back at your file.
I say, do what must be done. Because that's what the concept of the 5 wings is all about.
Kingsley points at the camera.
You're from White Wing, and everybody else, even I myself, is working to allow you to do your part. But the inverse is also true. People are eagerly waiting for your results, discoveries, brilliant solutions to intractable problems. Some progress to justify all the catastrophes and tragedies that happen here under the dome.
Putting the folder aside, he sits back and stares at you in silence. It gets so quiet that the ticking of a clock can be heard through the speakers. Kingsley sighs quietly.
You were probably waiting for some boilerplate welcome speech, but I prefer to talk about real-world problems. Glad to meet you.
You too, guy.
Martin nods slowly.
I apologize once again for this long-distance meeting. Now, as we don't have much time, I'd like to get to the point. I'm sure you're curious why you were taking off the bus to Magellan and brought here instead.
Sure am.
He moves closer to the camera.
I'm going to show you a short video. Please pay attention.
Kingsley's face freezes on screen.
I have an urgent mission for an employee of your background and qualifications. I'd have assigned someone from Magellan, but I'm short on personnel. That's why it has to be a newcomer. I apologize again for the rush, but it seems I have no choice.
Martin noisily clears his throat.
Maybe you've heard about Nashville Base. While preparing the materials for this mission, I came across a short documentary film about the complex. I think you should watch it.
The speakers produce a hollow click. Purple, gray, and black spots flicker on the screen. A blurred title, The Cronus Archive 1971 to 1974, was used in the production of this recording, appears at the bottom.
Interesting. Wait until Nashville's mentioned. So I'm just like not paying attention until I hear Nashville.
The shadow of an airplane flies across a faded yellow desert. A cheery voice fills the room. Every day, our researchers uncover more and more of the dome's secrets. There is no doubt the underground structures, so-called objects, are organized according to some pattern. Though early on, the importance of the relics to scientific research was considered insignificant. The desert dims into the black of a chalkboard. White lines drawn by an invisible hand begin to sketch a schematic of the dome. The narrator continues. By 1972, however, many important discoveries had come to light in a period of only a few months, and the construction of stationary research bases adjacent to the more promising objects began. Personnel moved into Ankara in May of 1972, and within half a year, Boston and Dessau were also brought into service, though the biggest discovery was yet to come. The picture changes to a chasm suffused with electric light, people bustling about everywhere. The speaker's voice seems to come from a distance. In November of 1973, a massive network of underground caves and a structure of hitherto unseen complexity was discovered in Sector C-12. Soon afterwards, the construction of C-12 Nashville began. The camera glides through dim caverns as the silhouettes of bizarre mechanisms emerge. Metal structures loom up from the dark, surrounded by earth-moving machines and exhausted miners wearing orange jumpsuits. The speaker continues. C-12 Nashville is an innovative research complex located atop the primary relic mining location. The complexity of this object is unique. Communications, the film abruptly cuts out, and Kingsley's face reappears.
The rest of this information is classified. Hopefully you get the main idea. Nashville is a very special place, requiring people with both special qualifications and special clearance level, though yours will do for your task.
So, what is my task?
Martin adjusts his glasses.
So, the task. Nashville base stopped transmitting and receiving signals yesterday evening. A reconnaissance group was sent out earlier today, but we haven't heard anything from them yet either.
Sounds like they're dead.
The chief officer rubs his forehead.
Normally, I would never give this task to a newcomer like yourself, but I just don't have enough people.
He looks down at the documents again.
Furthermore, the group was lacking someone with your specialization. It has been reported that nearby anomalous zones are unusually active. I suspect a scientific approach will be needed to resolve their communication problems.
Kingsley is looking into the camera once more.
Your task is to get to Nashville, figure out whatever's behind the communication problem, get in touch with the group, and work with them to solve the problem.
The chief officer carefully returns the documents to the folder. You notice his hands tremble slightly.
Go downstairs. The truck must be waiting for you in storage. This task is urgent, but a small delay is acceptable if there's anything you need to settle here first. That is all. Any questions?
I guess I'm ready to get started.
Kingsley's hand reaches toward the camera.
Great to hear. Take care of yourself. I'll talk to you later.
Cool. So I do believe that finishes the first main quest. And now I have my story. Series of strange events. Codex. So these are things I've learned, I guess. Okay. So, I keep a log of my dialogue. Interesting. Alright, well. I think that'll be it for me tonight. I do find myself yawning because I'm getting a little tired. It is pretty late. But this has been Encased. It is, again, free on Epic Games Store starting, I guess, yesterday morning at this point. December 23rd, 2022. And it will be free until this upcoming morning, December 24th, 2022, around 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. Eastern. So if you like what you see, so it's very, Fallout inspired, I think. So turn-based combat, RPG elements of, gearing up and such, reputation, talking to people, crafting, bartering. We didn't get too far in this to see all the crafting that's needed, but I see the foundations being built up. And then I'll have freedom and choices, I'd assume, because I'm guessing you can just punch random people. But yeah, so very interesting. A lot of freedom. So if you're into this, why not log on Epic within the next, I guess 8 9 hours. I guess if you manage to catch the stream, and grab it, check it out for yourself. Add it to the library. And until then, thank you, Whitney Infinity, for joining me. I guess you.
Mostly been listening.
Yep. What do you think of this game so far?
It does seem very Fallout inspired, like you said. And there's a lot about story, and I have to say you were stuck in the elevator for a really long time.
Yeah, I was. I guess the elevator ride took a while.
Couldn't find space.
You could say we were encased in the elevator.
Oh. It was also interesting that how many, well, not how many, but what kind of items you were bartering with. They were really radical.
Yeah, it's kind of random.
Radically random.
Radically random. Radioactively radically random.
Perhaps.
Alright, so, well, I think that's it for us. I hope you all had fun. And I'll catch you next stream. Have a good night. Bye.